here on this field. But he is looking forward to his new team, his new family, showcasing just how great they are here at his alma mater today. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. And the Rams headed toward the ball, and we're ready for action. The returner will field it and try to do some business. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So Boise State's offense will go to work first. And here comes Dylan Riley. He's one of the top runners in the sport, and certainly they'll go to him early and often.
Well, he's a very special talent at running back, and in the future it'll be interesting to see if he sticks around. Obviously, it's a long season, a long way to go. He's got a lot of ability. He's got speed, he can break tackles, he can catch the football. No question this year, this guy is going to be the whole key to the offense.
He is, and I tell you what, to watch in this matchup where they're kind of outmatched at most positions, how can he still make an impact on this game? Making guys miss, like doing it by himself, or can his offensive line pave the way a little bit and maybe be neutral to get him some of those matchups? But he is the one guy on this offense that can make life very, very difficult for you, and the other defense knows that. Really curious to watch how this unfolds.
All over him in the backfield. He'll lose 3 on the play. Now they'll face 3rd and 4 in their first possession of the game. To the air, it's Madsen. Out wide left, it's Riley. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Escapes the pressure going right. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Oh, he's got some space. That was not on the opening script of plays. The turnover as the defense makes a play early.
Well, statistically, this defense is not one of the better units against the pass. They're trying to change that here today. What a great job tracking the ball down, making a play on it, stabbing it out of the air for a big interception early. That should be massive for their confidence.
So Colorado State's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And here comes the man that makes this offense go. Man, he was razor sharp last time out, completed better than 70% of his passes, throwing for 200-plus yards. And how about this? You get to start a drive with a 1st and goal. To the edge, it's Brown. Hit and drop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
I love when defense physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground.
Receiver that can make a play in this situation.
They love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Just led him a little too far across the sidelines. Couldn't make the catch in bounds. It's incomplete.
After that incompletion, it's now 4th and short in the red zone. Decision time if you're the head coach. You just take the field goal, or do you keep your offense on the field looking to get 6?
It's good. He's going to hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
Well, this team knew coming into tonight's game they had to get momentum early, playing at home. They want to get the crowd into it, so you get a beautiful drive here to start this thing. You would have liked to cap it off with a touchdown, but listen, you set yourself up for a field goal, you knock it through the uprights, you've got the lead, everything right now looking good.
Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. quick give. It's Riley. Finds his way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs closer to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Right back to the well. Looking for room at the 40. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. The Broncos, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Looking for a gap. It's Riley. Turning it on.
And Boise State, man, it seems like they always find their guy. And Dylan Riley replaces Ashton Genty. They're going to run the football. Palmer, they make no bones about it. They're a physical run team. They play action off of that, but whoever's at the running back spot is going to get fed.
Yeah, Riley had his big opportunity a year ago, and man, he shined. He averaged almost 6 yards a carry. He was an explosive play waiting to happen, and I think having that year under his belt now has given him so much more confidence going into this season, and he is going to be the focal point, I think, of this Broncos offense.
From the gun, the running back has it. Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
They'll run it. Knocked down, but not before he crossed into the red zone and picked up 4 yards down to the 17.
New running back, same result. Like, it's pretty clear what they want to do on the offensive side of the football. They want to dominate the line of scrimmage. They want to run the football, whether it's the starter or now the backup. They're going to establish that ground game. It's what they do. It's who they are.
In the red area, it's Riley. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13.
Offenses that are great on third downs, what do most of the time? They keep it in manageable situations where they're not predictable, not just dropping back to pass. They do it here on third.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat. You're going, no, look out for your blind side, watch out. But that great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground, and getting the football out. A little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
Sells the run, wants to pass. Fires to the right. Got a man, it's Fareed. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. The Rams racing to the line in the hurry-up.
I know one of the things this offense takes a lot of pride in the passing game is they feel like they can attack every area of the field. They have success when they throw it outside, but they're really good throwing to the middle of the field, too. Quarterback has confidence. There's really good timing in this passing game, and you saw it right there between the QB and his intended target, getting that big catch.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage, but you could tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle for a loss.
Back to pass on 2nd down. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion?
This is a tight end that not only is going to play with his hand in the ground, but he can line up in the slot as well and attack the defense vertically. He's too fast for linebackers to cover, and he's too big for DBs to cover. He's a real weapon in this offense.
On play action. And the missed connection on 3rd down.
Really nice job by the defense, playing aggressive, understanding it could be a running situation, but still playing disciplined enough to play the pass and be successful on that 3rd and short.
Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. And the Rams will punt this one away. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin her. Here comes the Broncos offense to start the drive. Ball security going to be paramount this time, Jesse.
Yeah, and sense of urgency, too. They're trailing in this game right now. The turnover wasn't great. So, David, they really got to be able to put something positive together on this drive.
Put something positive together. Be aggressive, but don't be reckless. Can't have any more of those turnovers.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
Quick completion to the right. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
Quarterbacks love the short passing game early in games because it really helps them get into a rhythm. So a nice job by the offensive coordinator giving his quarterback an easy throw, something he can see, and something that he knows he can complete.
And man, you gotta love that from your corner. Willing to pull the trigger right away. Obviously, the running back slips out of the backfield. They throw him the football, but he doesn't waste any time. He doesn't hesitate, pulls the trigger, runs at him, makes the nice tackle, and gets the stop.
And the Broncos have their offense in high gear. Wide receiver going in motion. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand, safety's got to see that and start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for
the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos! How about that shot into the end zone, and he makes the grab for the score. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the finisher coming on that 42-yard touchdown toss. From deep, it's Coleman. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Out wide right, it's Brown. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. That's the end of the quarter, and Boise State has the lead. Let's take a peek at the numbers so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. So first down here as they go back to work. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Brown. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Between the hashes, it's Brown. There he goes. He's at the touchdown Rams. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
That's just such a great way to answer. Your defense just gives up a touchdown, no problem. Offense come out, see what the defense is in. The passing game makes the big play down the field and the immediate answer to get the momentum back in this football game.
And the point after is good. And he takes this from inside the 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. He now has 91 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. They're going to ride this running back. And he's brought down after a short gain.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again, get it to their running back, try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
From the gun, it's Riley. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
Right side, it's Brown. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. The Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking for a man, it's Madsen. Got it in the middle, it's Wagner. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. From the gun. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Now, a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, and they've got a little bit of space to operate, that's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball to deliver the hit, to make sure he doesn't secure the catch, elite coverage.
And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Despite failing earlier on 4th down, they will try again here. And he's not going to be able to wedge his way there. The defense with the stop.
Nice job by the defense on 4th down, blowing up, getting physical, stopping the run, shutting down that 4th down play. Really good job by this defense.
And his throw is incomplete.
And you see those balls in practice sometimes. They're just off the mark, and you don't know how to control it. You don't know what goes wrong when sometimes QBs miss, and it's an incompletion.
They'll send the tight end in motion. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. He's got the tight end. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. 3rd and long right here. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down.
Well, the defense is waking up now, right? The first drive, they allowed a touchdown. They were a bit scrambled. They kind of all got together, rallied on the sideline. They've been pretty lights out since. Forced a punt on the last possession. They've now got the offense set up in 4th down again. Great job there. Pass defense, 3rd down. This defense now starting to put it together.
Dude, how about that boom? I mean, you talk about power. That dude just booted that thing halfway across the field, completely flipping the field position and getting it down inside the 10. That is a nice job by that punter.
They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming.
And that's really good discipline by this defense because they've given up some yards on the ground. And so naturally you think, be more aggressive, commit more bodies. Nice job staying patient, playing your responsibility on the outside, not giving up the deep ball, making them earn this, go down the field, and not give up those big plays.
Following that last play, we have a Bronco that is slow to get up. The junior running back slow to get up. We hope this is just momentary. Howie Rowe will keep an eye on everything for us. Chance to build a little momentum here by converting this 3rd down from deep in your own territory. Looking to throw, it's Madsen. Out wide right, it's Goff. Crosses the 30, he's got away. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield.
Well, it's a really nice job by the quarterback that time, working through his progressions because the running back was not the primary target on that play. You find the check down, though, and when you get it to that guy, if he's even got a little bit of room, he's got the wiggle and the speed, and he's going to make something really positive happen. He did right there.
Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Off play action. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. And the Broncos will try to pin them back with the punt. Gets his first one of the day away. Might be a little stiff. They only used him twice in that loss a week ago. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Wants to throw one first. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be third down.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under pressure. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Working the middle. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. They'll give it to Brown. Breaks into the open. He's inside the 40. At the 20. Touchdown, Colorado State. And once he got away from the knee, they had no shot at catching it. Nothing but a vapor trail left behind that guy, and the defense straight to the burn unit.
And, man, that does not feel good. As a defense, you're trying to limit the big plays, keep that guy in front of you. That guy says, wait a minute, I'm way too fast for that. We're going to need to work on those angles. That's for dang sure.
They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Off play action on first down. Oh, he wants it all. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Changing the routes with his receivers. Straight ahead, it's Riley. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. Give him 109 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. The Broncos getting set on 1st and 10. They'll move the tight end. The give, it's gone. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Long way to go on 2nd down. The pull and throw off the RPO. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
There he goes. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. And the Broncos back to the line on first down. Let's see if they can. On the move. He'll try to do it himself. Nice run there. Picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense because if this quarterback is going to decide to run the ball, you have got to make him pay. You at least have to hit him and put him on the ground. I know they didn't give up a big, long, explosive run, You got to get shots on this guy when you can. That time, they let him get out of bounds.
The Broncos kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Back to throw. It's Madsen. Fires to the right. He's got an open man. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos.
Man, I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they close it to a 17-14 game. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and they finish the deal with a 26-yard touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Can't hold on in the face of the contact.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Rush right in his face. That one falls out of bounds, incomplete.
Things just not going as easy for this guy as they did his last game out. Last time he completed over 70% of his throws. This week, though, defense taking some throws away. They've made some plays. He just hasn't been quite spot on with his accuracy. He's going to have to play better.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Just a little off. Incomplete.
Well, here's an interesting situation after that incompletion for the offense all of a sudden, because you've had success. You've scored 2 touchdowns on your first 2 drives. You've got to be playing with a lot of confidence. Does that carry over and make you feel like going for it here on 4th down? You've got the playmakers. You've made some big plays early in this game. Field position would say you should punt it, but what does the head coach decide to do?
And so the Boise State offense comes out to go to work. They'll have a chance to tie or take the lead before halftime. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Back to pass, it's Madsen. Here comes the heat. And they got him.
But for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
Left side, it's Brown. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
I love the QB here. He holds it, he holds it, he holds it just long enough to let the receiver run the drag route, and then he puts it out in front of him so he can catch it on the run in stride and then turn upfield to use his speed.
Unloads to the wideout. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a 4th down. And the Broncos will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Sells to run, looking to pass. Fires to the wideout. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Hand off for Brown. Not a lot of room to work. He made sure that football was secured. It'll be 3rd down. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
One of the biggest days of the college football season, and we've got you covered here from the EA Sports Studios in Orlando. We start with Oregon, taking on the #1 team, the Ohio State Buckeyes. And it's the Ducks With one of the biggest wins in program history, taking down the #1 team in the country. And it's 3 straight victories for this team as they start to get hot. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back to your game in Fort Collins. So far today, the most dominant player on the field has been that DB. Pass breakups, shutting down one side of the field. He's been a one-man wrecking crew, and he's played a big part in this halftime lead.
The Broncos will boot it away to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
And you can't start the half any better than that. You talk about going in, making halftime adjustments, talking about what they did. It looks like they knew exactly what they were going to do. Come out, read the pass, break on the football, make the pick, and draw first blood here in the third quarter.
Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Might as well run him again. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain.
And, you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here for my running back, make the game easy.
Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That is the freshman defensive end that they're very excited about. They're hoping that he's able to return to the game shortly. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. They'll run it. See some running room. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. And the Broncos look to keep this drive humming. Running inside. It's Goff. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Follows his blocks. It's Gaines. And he's brought down after a short gain.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
Losing, we got to put a few drives together here, but most importantly, I got to stop getting my quarterback hit. I got to give him a little bit more protection, maybe that extra second so he can get that deep ball off or make some plays for this offense.
Despite coming up short on the previous 2 fourth-down attempts, this offense will try it here again. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Throws to the wideout. It's incomplete, but here comes the flag, and I think it's going to be a first down.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
This offense has a 1st and 10. They are flat bailed out by the defensive penalty. Running behind that left side. Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Broncos pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. From the red zone, it's Gaines. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. Operating in the red zone here on second down. They give it back to him. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game, and I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change the offensive line, different alignment looks to see if they can confuse him.
Looking for a man, it's Madsen. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Touchdown, Broncos! And that one will put them up here in the second half. This guy is so slippery, so elusive. He just vaporizes right in front of the defense.
It's crazy. You could play touch football in an elevator and lose to this guy. He's that kind of quick.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Colorado State takes over the Ram. Offense returns to the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a run.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
One more time, it's Brown. He stopped after getting a yard out to the 30.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of the...
Picked off. What a play to set him up. Turning it on. Touchdown, Boise State. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. They'll try to add another to their lead. Oh, how could that happen? He misses the extra point. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Colorado State offense heads onto the field. It's a good thing to be charitable, Jesse, but I think the last couple of drives might be overdoing it a bit.
I agree, and I think at this point, David, the quarterback here, he's got to be a CEO, and he's got to really get his guys settled down. A couple turnovers in a row. Now they've got to find a rhythm.
CEO, a.k.a. don't screw it up, young man. That's what it sounds like on the sidelines with the coaches. We got to stop turning the football over.
Second down, going to throw it. Finds the tight end. Can't get him to the ground. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35.
When you can run routes like this big guy, you can line him up in the slot. You can give him some extra space to work and just let him find the open holes over the middle of the field. It's a good idea to line him up in different spots to help him out, but he's a big part of this passing game. You saw why there.
Hits inside. It's Brown. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down. And now the Broncos call their first of 3. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Motion from the wideout. Wants to go up top on second down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. They're all over him. Right side, it's Brown. Open spaces. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Colorado State.
And what a nice ball. You can see he sees him running the corner route, lays it out in front, catches the ball, and nice job catching the ball, and then doing what? Getting upfield, not running out of bounds, not getting pushed out, not getting tackled. Nice job after the catch, getting vertical, getting to the end zone.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. You know, they make fun of kickers for not worrying about contact, but that's about as rough as it gets. This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. The run inside. It's Gaines. Pass to 6. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
He'll take a deep shot here. It's dropped after taking the hit.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Second and long here. The fake wants to throw. Unloads to the right. Good coverage to knock that pass away.
How about the linebacker breaking on the football, seeing the quarterback, the ball comes out, he moves right to where the ball's going, nice anticipation, and swats the ball to the ground.
Moves the pocket. It's Madsen. Oh, pressure's coming. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Broncos will line up to punt it away.
And, man, you got to love the way the defense just took this field. Like, offense scores, cuts into the lead, and they had some. Some energy, flying around, being physical, everybody getting to the football, and now forcing the punt and a chance to give the ball back to their offense to do some damage.
Play action on first down. Rushes on, and down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
And that is a great job by the defense, containing and constricting the pocket. There was nowhere for the QB to go, and he did not have a lot of time. He went down quick.
That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Wants to pass. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
Can't rest on your laurels as a quarterback. We know how much success he had last game when he completed over 70% of his throws. This game, though, he's just a little bit off. At times he looks like he's pressing. He hasn't been overly accurate. That's a reason why he's completing somewhere around 50% of his passes.
And if I'm this defense moving forward, man, I'm going to start thinking about, like, this is the guy. They keep featuring him. I've got to take him out of the game. I got to find a way to double him. I got to find a way on 3rd down to make sure this doesn't happen. This offense continues to run through him, and he continues to be successful.
The Rams will snap it on 1st and 10. Fresh center downs going to the air. Out wide left, it's Fareed. That play won't make the highlight reel except in the coaches' meetings as he works his way to the 39. And the Rams with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Selling the fake. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. They're ripping off chunks of yardage and get it to the 33. The Rams want to move quickly.
If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitching catch.
He's brought down the one, a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. Drops back on 1st down. He's got it on the move. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. They'll go to the air. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces the 3rd down. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Look out! And down he goes. Both of these teams still on the outside looking in at the top 25, but here are the rankings as we are winding our way toward the end of the season. One final period to play. We'll see who can grab that W as we start the 4th. This game will come down to this, a field goal try to save them. And it's good! Tie ball game here in the 4th.
And they trust their kicker, and he drills it. He drills it, ties this game up early in the 4th quarter. Man, this one looks like it's going to be a great finish. We're all knotted up.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll be brought down at the 20. Our line, good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. They'll go with a direct snap. Knocked down immediately.
That's a statement by the defense. Offense is trying to get physical. They're running power. They're pulling the backside guard, and you blow the play up in the backfield for a loss.
Give to the running back. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. Out wide right, it's Gaines. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. New set of downs after the completion. On the draw, it's Gaines.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
Fights off a defender. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain. The Broncos are moving quickly down the field. Quick give. It's Gaines. Breaks into the open. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
I love the play call running the football here in the 4th quarter because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball.
And this is going to be intercepted. A big play in a tie game. And they'll get him down after a solid return. The pressure was rising, drama just encapsulating this entire stadium, and the defense comes up with that pick.
Yeah, so the quarterback, he's got to be able to handle this situation. Obviously, everything gets elevated. Everything has to happen a split second sooner. You feel the crowd noise. You can feel the energy, but you've got to keep your poise. And you just wonder in this juncture of the game if the quarterback's starting to lose his cool.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. DB's right up on the receivers. Makes the grab in their space. The 50. The 40. The 20. Touchdown, Colorado State. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th. What a game he's had. 3rd touchdown of this one and 5 on the season. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point.
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. And now this offense needs a late 4th quarter drive to answer that last touchdown. Catch in the middle, it's Bates. Running wide open down the gut of the field. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos!
And that is just outstanding execution on that pass play. Great route by the receiver, good timing on the throw by the QB. Receiver catches it in stride, turns on the jets, and is gone.
And he needs this one for the tie, and he's got it. We're locked up in the 4th. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Let's check in with Holly Rowe.
Here on the Rams sideline, I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation. They're showing him those mistakes on the film, trying to get him to see what he's missing. They want to get some confidence built back up in this quarterback, but right now he's shaking his head like, I've got this, I've got this. We'll see if he really does here to take the field. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Brown again. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Trying to get the corner. He'll pitch it. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play.
Really good job by this offense, understanding where the sticks are. It's third down and short. The QB makes the pitch, good, accurate pitch, and then he does the rest. Gets north-south and gets the first down.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Brown. Hit and dropped in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
On third and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Hauls it in. He'll be stopped short, and they'll force a 4th down. And the Rams will bring the punt team onto the field. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He makes the catch at the 10. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. Boise State ready to send out that offense. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Just gets it to the 20, a pickup of 1. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Scanning the field, it's Madsen. Throws for the tight end. Almost had the pick there. Would have been his 2nd of the game. Instead, it brings up 3rd down. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. Quarterback signaling to his guys. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And it's intercepted. Oh, what a big play in a tie game. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Big-time players make big-time plays in big-time games. It's the 4th quarter. It's a tie ball game. You need a stop. What an unbelievable job forcing the interception, creating offensive opportunity for your offense to go out and win this ball game.
And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down.
Well, they try to go quarterback design run on that play, but the defense just not buying it. Nice job, everybody playing downhill and making a tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
They'll run it out of the gun with Brown. Touchdown, Colorado State. And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
And he tacks on the extra point. And it's caught from inside the 20, and here he comes. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
And how fast did this momentum just completely flip? Your defense gives up points. You're down by a touchdown, and your kickoff return unit in the 4th quarter, when you needed a play, comes up with a huge play, and now you are 1 point away from tying this game. Or do we roll the dice and try to take the lead?
And a little pressure, no problem. The extra point ties the game here in the 4th. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Rams offense on the field and ready to get started. This defense will try to get the ball back for their offense, or at least prevent a score here late in the 4th. Fresh set of downs going up top. Bought a little time, lets it go. Pulls it in, it's Mosley. They use that sideline as a defender and get him out of bounds at the 36. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. A give to Brown. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anyway.
Long way to go on 2nd down. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Makes the grab. Touchdown Rams! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
And they're able to score on a drive where they had to have it this late in the game, and they look to their playmaker on the outside to win that one-on-one matchup.
Big-time moments. Who do you trust as a quarterback? You could tell this was a big moment. He threw it to his big play wide receiver. He knew he would come down to it, and now the big play in the 4th quarter for the touchdown.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. The returner will field it and bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. Looking to throw, it's Madsen. Under pressure. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
And that's a good job by this defense. The 2-minute situations can be tough, especially communicating. And you know they want to push the ball down the field, but a lot of times it's towards the sidelines. They protect the middle of the field, play great defense all across the board.
After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. The give on the counter. They'll give him 3 yards on the play. It's 3rd and 7.
Man, this is a big 3rd down coming up. What is this offense going to lean on? They've tried the run. They've tried the pass. Hasn't been great. They've got to put something together here trailing in the 4th quarter.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Bought a little time, lets it go. That 3rd down pass was coming in hot before it fell to the ground.
This really has been a master class by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last play.
4th down, gotta have it here. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. And the Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. He's taking a deep shot. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. 2nd and long here. Tells to fake. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there.
Man, you know the defensive coordinator on that play was holding his breath, because in the 4th quarter, you got one of the fastest players in the game going deep on you, and that's going to be a helmet sticker for somebody. Like forcing an incompletion against that guy, that's incredible.
Right side, it's Goff. Nice tackle there. This free safety coming in like a heat-seeking missile and stopping him a yard short of the 1st down. Has to have it on 4th down. He will be stopped short of the line to gain, and they'll turn it over on downs. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. And the quarterback takes the snap and kneels down. It has been said that the obstacle is the